पतंजलि च्यवनप्राश प्रो रेसलिंग लीग सीजन 3 की इन रोमांचक मैच के बाद अब वक्त है महिलाओं के 76 यानी 76 किलोग्राम वर्ग कुश्ती का। देवियों सज्जनों, हरियाणा हैमर्स की ओर से आ रही है भारतीय मूल की पूजा सिहाग। पतंजलि च्यवनप्राश प्रो रेसलिंग लीग सीजन 3 में महिलाओं के 76 किलोग्राम वर्ग कुश्ती बाउट में यूपी दंगल की ओर से आ रही हैं हंगरी मूल की ज़नैत नेमेथ।
John Taylor back in the commentary box here, and this the women's 76 kilograms Pooja for the Haryana Hammers, 20-year-old youngster. She's been only in 2 bouts so far, lost both of them, and she's up against it here, up against Zsanett Nemeth of Hungary, 24-year-old. She's won 1 and lost 2, so it's certainly not a lost cause by any means for the Haryana wrestler. Interesting one. There's Pavlina Georgiou, our referee again for this one. So the match score at the moment 2-1 to the Haryana Hammers. Remember, if they can win the match 6-1, they are on course still to finish top of the whole league section. With me, Nobby Kabadia. Nobby, that last bout, this is going to take some following.
Certainly. John, yes, they are on course. I mean, that's what they would have planned out, 2-1 at this stage. They would be quite happy. But I think, John, what really was remarkable in the last bout was the defensive work. Well, here she goes in attack. Pooja Sihag, the 20-year-old, having the Hungarian wrestler in a spot of bother. But again, good defensive work, what these European wrestlers are showing. Yes, John. And turnover now. She's got her in a ground position. 2 points to Zsanett.
Yeah, she turned, got round behind her, and that was the takedown. Didn't manage to do any more with the rollover. There you can see the initial attack came from Pooja. And at that stage, Zsanett Nemeth takes control, gets round behind her opponent, and she takes her down.
Again, very good defensive work. So I think what a lot of Indian wrestlers can learn here is the excellent technique, especially what Ketik showed. For about 20 seconds, the power in his arms that he could, not get pinned down and not allow Begzod to get those 2 points. The same thing Zsanett has shown here. She's got her in a neck hold now. Pooja Sihag in a spot of bother, the 20-year-old. World Championship 5th, under 23 that was. So Zsanett Nemeth, the Hungarian wrestler, 2-0 up on points. 1 minute 20 seconds. The crowd enjoying themselves. Interesting to see the UP Dangal caps on their head. Pooja Sihag, solidly built, 20-year-old. This is 76 kilograms, the heaviest weight category amongst women.
All quietened down as they size each other up a little bit after Zsanett's initial attack, managing to give her that 2-point lead. She'll want certainly a bigger buffer than that before she can start to feel comfortable. Pooja, the youngster, showing good strength, and coming up to the 2-minute mark. We've still got a minute to go in this first period, so a lot of time to make up those 2 points. And the referee now just warning them about the passivity situation, and certainly I think it was Pooja getting the warning.
Yes, Pooja has been rather static. And there, that's a takedown by Zsanett. Pooja, no good defensive work, but no, now she's in the ground position. 2 more points to Zsanett. Can she get a rollover, turnover? She's attempting it. Got her by the back of the knee. Geeta Fogart, the India's Commonwealth Games gold medalist in 2010, looking on. And that's it. That was the earlier action where she gets Pooja into all sorts of trouble. 4-0, John.
Yeah, 4-point lead, nice and healthy, coming up to the end of the first period. There we go, a couple of seconds, and it will stay at 4-0. End of the first period, and Zsanett Nemeth in control. But she was also the national champion. Here we go, on the second period, she's got everything to do up against the Hungarian Zsanett Nemeth, who won a gold in the European Under-23 Championship. So she's been in there with some very top competition. Also in the Senior Championship, won silver.
John, it's Pooja's first year in the senior category. So, I mean, it's a learning experience for her to compete against, a top-class European grappler. And she's got the strength, she's very powerful, maybe slightly slow, but there's a lot of muscular strength. But Zsanett is very quick. Well, the referee, Pavlina, constantly warning her. Now Pooja going for a leg hold. Zsanett in a spot of bother. But again, excellent defensive work, technique, prevents the takedown. Comfortable 4-0 lead, but anything can happen in these heavier weight categories. One powerful throwdown. Pooja knows she's still in the bout. It's a cliffhanger at present. Haryana Hammers leading UP Dangal. We talked about the scenario. UP wins, they top the table. Haryana has to win 6-1 or 7-0. It's not going to happen 7-0 now. It can only be 6-1. So it's very important. Each bout is touch and go for the Haryana Hammers.
And Zsanett Nemeth has gone into slightly passive mode. She can afford to. She's got that 4-point margin. It's a nice, comfortable buffer to have. Coming up, though, to only halfway through the second period, so a lot of time left, and she's can't afford to be too passive, or she'll get penalised for it.
Yes, certainly. I mean, it's for Pooja Sihag to take the initiative, as she's trying now, but turnover, got her in a ground position. 2 points to Zsanett. She's very comfortably placed now, midway through the second round. You see Pooja going for an attack. Very quickly, she reverses the hold, Zsanett. And despite Pooja trying to grip the knee, it is Zsanett who's on top. And much to the delight of her coaches and advisor Yashbi, Zsanett 6-0 up, I think, in a comfortable position.
Yeah, Zsanett Nemeth landing badly as she got that takedown and actually winding herself a little bit. So blowing quite hard at the moment. But into the last minute, and you've got to believe that she can defend this 6-point lead.
I certainly think it can, and John, what it does to the match is that the Haryana scenario is going to be 2-all. So there's no question of Haryana winning or going to the top of the table, or winning 6-1 or 7-0, because with 30 seconds left, Zsanett is in total control. Excellent defensive skills, and Pooja is a bit at her wit's end over here, despite her strength, yet to get the technique, the speed. Now she goes for it. Commentators curse, but Zsanett grips her by the ankle. But 30 seconds left. Zsanett now gets on top of her. Can she get her on a ground? Is that the point? No. So last 15 seconds. Again, good defensive technique by Zsanett. She's got the points when required. They get into this grappling position. Pooja trying her best. Last 5 seconds. It's 2-all. It's all over. And the winner is the Hungarian girl, Zsanett Nemeth, the 24-year-old. the European Championship silver medalist. And so, John, she wins comfortably 6-0. Zsanett Nemeth